Hey everyone, welcome back to Gemini Gypsy Tarot and happy Valentine's Day. We're going to hop on here and do a reading for Valentine's Day for the collective. So this is going to be a general reading. It may not align with everyone, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Also be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you're not sure what all of that means, go to cafeastrology.com. I'm not affiliated in any way. Excuse me. And they will, you can put in all of your information and get a natal chart. It will give you a beautiful description of you, your personality, all that good stuff. And you'll be able to see what your different placements are. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. It'll seem like a long reading, but you can go ahead and fast forward after you see me, the cards dropping, because I am going to shuffle cards and let them drop. The first thing I'm going to do, and I will introduce the decks as I go along, I'm going to pull an energy oracle card to start. I did them a while ago, and I think they were really good, and it was very interesting how it kind of like set up the energy for the entire reading. So this is Sandra Ann Taylor. Then we're going to do the general spread, which is the Gemini Gypsy Tarot 10 card spread. I will use the Light Seers deck for that. And then I will pull a Romance Angel Oracle message for each of you guys, okay? Each of the zodiac signs. So I'm just going to set these cards out so that we don't get sidetracked. I have my sliding door open a little bit, so Olivia, my familiar, should be able to go in and out without crying and causing a fit like she usually does. But yeah, when we get to the regular part, the general reading, I'm going to be shuffling cards and let them drop to see what the energy is. So that might take a little bit longer. Okay, so let's start with this energy oracle message. What is the message for the collective for Valentine's Day 2022? Okay. Indecision. Indecision. Again, this is the energy oracle deck from Sandra Ann Taylor. It's card number 8, which is actually might be very auspicious for you. 8 is the number of abundance. You could look that up in numerology or in the angel number meanings. And the book actually opened right up to 8. So let me read this to you. Card number 8, Indecision. Which choice to make? This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which would be the better choice. I have to turn the page. Ready? Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice. So, you know, when it says honoring choice, the word that popped into my mind was integrity. Okay, so maybe there's some facet of your life right now, whether it's your job or how you conduct your business or your relationships, and you feel like perhaps there's a lack of integrity, or either yours or the other person. Now, this is a reading for Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022. Let's just hope that the rest of the reading doesn't come out with this like stuck energy. But, you know, it could be. There's just, you know, the planetary alignments and all this other stuff that's going on. All the planets are currently in forward motion. There are no planets in retrograde right now. So you should be feeling the forward motion. And maybe this is part of it, right? Because maybe it is time for you to take action. Maybe it is time for you to like come to terms with this indecision, or be retrospective about the situation that you've been in. And we're all coming out of this very stagnant energy, right? For the last 2 years, we've been on lockdown and all this other stuff. And now we feel this shift forward this shift moving forward, and this idea of progression. So maybe it's time to look at our lives too. It's still early in the year, and determine, maybe set some new goals, or decide if what's going on with us is currently still serving us. Indecision. Very interesting. Okay. For the general reading, we're going to do this Light Seers deck. Okay. And as I said, I'm going to be shuffling and letting the 10 cards drop. Therefore, it might take a little bit longer. And because of that, you might want to fast forward once you see me holding up cards to describe them. Okay, what are the messages, the energy for the collective for February 14th, 2022? What are the messages that they need to know for their highest good, please? Messages for their highest good. One more. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day. And if you're not coupled up, it's a good day for self-love. Okay, what are the messages here for the highest good of the collective for February 14th, 2022? 10 cards. I think the next full moon too is February 16th, right? So we're progressing towards that as well. Messages, please. Messages for the collective for today, for their highest good, please. What are the messages? What do they need to know? Messages, please, for the collective for their highest good for February 14th, 2022. What are the messages, please? Okay, that's a few more cards than I usually take, but they dropped, so we're going to take them. In the bottom of the deck, we have Death in Reverse. Okay, so for those of you who have fast forwarded to this point, I was just mentioning that there is a full moon, I believe it's February 16th, so that's in a couple of days. So how I was just talking about the forward movement and progression, right? The moon cycles all lead us up to that full moon. So think about that in terms of decision making or whatever might be going on. So the bottom of the deck, so the foundation, you have this indecision, right? The energy oracle message, indecision. Now you've got the death card in the reverse. Okay, so this is good. This is all about transformation, rebirth, something falling away, and something new beginning. So that doesn't surprise me to see that. And this death, it's actually called Death and Rebirth. Now, this card in reverse is also symbolic of the fact that you might be digging your heels in and not letting go. You might be resisting the ultimate outcome that you know needs to happen, right? You're still holding on. Why? Because we get in our comfort zone, right? We get that analysis paralysis. We're just thinking like, what, am I comfortable where I am? Like what, if I let this go, or if I change, what does that look like? And we can't predict the future, right? We really don't know. So this might be the quandary that we're in. Okay, let's take a look at the top of the reading. For those of you who regularly watch me, you know that I take these in pairs, and the cards do not want to come off the table. We have the Hierophant in reverse with the Devil. Okay. So this Hierophant in reverse too, I do feel the stuck energy. Unfortunately, here we have the indecision and whatever. I still feel like we've got some stagnant energy and feeling very in your comfort zone, not wanting to move forward. This Hierophant card is a spiritual journey, but it could also be holding back on what you want to do. You see here in the upright, there's stairs that lead up to the spiritual awakening, a spiritual enlightenment. It's also long-term commitment and traditions. So the Hierophant, this character, how I see it, is he still gets to where he wants to go, but he doesn't take the traditional route, okay? And there you have the Devil. So this is addictive behaviors. This is things that bind us, whether it's your shopping addiction, whether it's an addiction to another person, whether it's drugs or alcohol or anything, right? Gambling. So you got this Devil showing up with the Hierophant. Very interesting, both major arcana cards. So this means that this is definitely an energy that's going around for just a few of you, some of you, all of you. You know, and I think the collective consciousness on a day like Valentine's Day is so geared towards expectations, right? Certain expectations, especially for the females. And, you know, we are the ones that carry the children. We are the ones that actually birth things in. So on the planet right now, that collective consciousness of love, Valentine's Day, but also expectations might be very, very high, and you might be feeling this. So it's kind of interesting here. So just be thinking about really what you want, like this indecision coming up again, death and rebirth, tradition, climbing your way to the top, or whatever it is you want to do, having that outcome that you want, right? At the pinnacle of what you're desiring. Yet the Devil, you've got this toxic or it's just not a good energy to have if you are working on self-development, because it's just showing that you're bound to something and probably not bound in a good way. I don't know if you can see, or you could Google this card too, because right here in the corner of the Devil's hand, he's got these strings and there's a person that's attached to the strings, right? So you're being held, something's holding you where you're at right now. Next two cards, we'll move along. You've got the Moon, another major arcana card. Interesting, because I did say we've got this full moon on February 16th. Things will be revealed. You might be having, you might be under a delusion, or you might be having illusions and fantasies, right? You might just be, this situation might just exist in your dream fantasy world, right? And things might not be exactly what you think they are, but you are creating the scenario in your mind, okay? Full moon, whenever I see the moon coming up in a card, I always feel like something is going to culminate on the full moon or around a moon cycle. And this is in 2 days, February 16th, today's the 14th. So just be cognizant of that day. You know, what happens that day? What kind of realization do you come to? What might be revealed to you that day, right? Secrets get revealed. The different lunar phases, the new moon is completely dark. And then every day after that, we get a little bit more sliver of brightness coming through and a little bit of light and a little bit of illumination. Well, when the full moon comes, everything is lit up. So anything that has been happened in secret or in your mind or subconsciously gets revealed. Very often, people who have been deceptive, you know, you find out about lies and stuff then too. So just be cognizant of that. You've got the 8 of Swords with this card. So this is being up in your head, right? And also when I see the swords there in this deck, it's depicted as crows, and they're all up in your head. You're thinking a million different things, but I also think of them as spiritual guidance, like your angels or your spirit guides that are around you all the time, and they're here to help you. You are all up in your head, but see, here you are right here, and you're looking in the mirror. Again, this whole idea of illusions and what's going on in your mind might not really be fixed in reality. So as far as the indecision is concerned, the question might be, are you going to continue to dwell in the things that are just in your mind, that you're thinking exist, that are an illusion, or are you going to really meditate on it and focus on the reality of the situation? You next got the Queen of Cups in the reverse with the 3 of Pentacles. So this Queen of Cups in the reverse, you know, she might not be feeling very compassionate right now. This might be your energy, the energy of someone around you, and you've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is all collaboration, community, working with other people. It could also be a third-party situation. So someone is in, this might be for a few of you, just not feeling the love today, right? And it could be because there's a third-party situation, or you might just be feeling like you want to be up in your head thinking about all this stuff. You don't want to be out collaborating. You don't want to be the teamwork. You know, if you're back at work today, you know, you might not want to participate in that Zoom call or do that presentation you were supposed to be doing Monday at the office, right? But it could also be just, you know, if there is another person in your life, or people in your life, or your family, you might just be feeling like you need to check out for a little while, right? Sometimes we have these moods, we just need to be on our own. Now you've got the Justice card, another major arcana. This is the card of Libra energy, but it's also justice and fairness. So, and you've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And this Knight of Cups, when he comes in, offers you a cup of love. It's interesting because it's Valentine's Day. He's got the heart and he's got the flowers and his white horse. And you've got this in the reverse, right? This could also be very reckless, but again, it's like this whole indecision, right? Like maybe this is you, like maybe you're not feeling it the way you were for somebody, you know? I don't see the Eight of Cups like walking away from that which no longer serves you. But definitely there's just something on your mind, like, is this working out for me? But the Justice, again, I think it's very interesting. We talk about indecision. Maybe you have a decision you need to make, but the Justice has two cups in it. See that where they're balancing things out. But that is also decision too, weighing your options, one over the other. But it's in the upright. So I'm very confident that whatever you decide will be the right decision. Like things, even if you don't do anything, right? The universe knows what's best for you. They put people in your life for a reason. They take people out of your life for a reason. If it's that, anything, any issue that's going on, just be grateful for everything that's happening for you, and just recognize that the universe is conspiring really hard to make things work in your favor. Okay. But yeah, that Knight of Cups in reverse could be very reckless, restless, compulsive, impulsive. You know, I would say don't make any quick decisions. You know, really do your thinking. This is the time to maybe retreat a little and do your thinking. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So this is slow moving energy. This is also Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Knight is very methodical and strategic, and he gets to where he's going. He just doesn't go real fast. But look at the accumulation of the wealth and abundance, right, as he goes along. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, another major arcana. You've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards. So that means the energy is very strong right now for this. Things will turn in your favor. Karmic cycles will come back up in your favor. Things are going to be moving slow. I think it's okay for things to move slow. Don't do anything. Don't make any rash decisions. Just think about it and do your due diligence. The other two cards that fell out, you've got the Hermit, another major arcana card, in the reverse. So what this tells me is you are going to retreat, okay? This guy goes up on the mountain. You see he's got that illumination. He goes up for, could be a spiritual retreat. He goes up, which is actually going within, doing meditation if you can meditate, or just have some quiet time. It could be going for, a walk out in nature, grounding yourself to gain a new perspective, right? The answer lies within you. You have this inner wisdom. You might need to turn the noise down a little, but in the reverse, I just feel like you are going to go through this and, you know, do your balancing in your brain, figure out what you want to do. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but interesting here because these are supposed to be pentacles, but if you look closely at this card, again, you might need to Google the Light Seers deck and look for Eight of Pentacles so you can see a closer look at the card. These pentacles are moon cycles. But what this tells me, with everything that's going on, you're going to be retreating. You might come out of this saying, I want to work on this. I'm going to put the work in, either on myself or into this relationship or this job or this project. I'm willing to put the work in. Okay? And you see the brightness and the rainbow and the illumination. So yeah, I think when all is said and done, and she's actually holding a little candle and she's looking at the flame of the candle. So now that's one type of medication. Uh-oh. I don't know where that came from. That might be for somebody. There is a meditation of just looking at the flame of a candle that will help you relax and meditate. So look into that. That might help you here. And I only say that because that's what came up. Okay. I'm not doing any clarifying here. I'm just feeling that it actually, I feel like it has some conclusion because it looks like you are going to do the work. And the message is to, you know, trust your inner wisdom. Pay attention to that full moon coming up. And think about, you know, what's binding you to this situation that could be toxic or addictive or whatever, or and just like maybe your integrity, like I said, one of the first things that I said with this indecision card too. So okay, so let's move forward and let's do that romance angel oracle message for each of the signs. Okay, thank you for hanging in as long as you have. If you have not subscribed yet, do consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps my channel to grow. And we are going to pull a card for Aries. What is the romance angel oracle message for Aries, please? For Valentine's Day. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept the support from others. Ask for and accept support from others, Aries. Okay, we'll put this back in here and give it a shuffle. Let's see what comes up for Taurus. What is the romance angel oracle message for Taurus? For Taurus. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe you did that over the weekend. Maybe you had to postpone your plans because of a Super Bowl. So maybe your Valentine's plans are coming up for this weekend. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I don't think every single country celebrates Valentine's Day, but yeah, you might be celebrating at another time, right? All right, Taurus, let's move on to Gemini. I'm a Gemini Sun, Gemini Venus, Scorpio rising, Capricorn moon. Comment below. I'd like to know what your placements are. Maybe I have a twin. If you have your Capricorn moon, I'd really like to know. I think that gets me in trouble more than anything else being a Gemini could, because I think even when I admire someone or have love for them, I come across very cool. And I think that's the Scorpio rising too. It's like, yeah, whatever. Even though like my heart's like really touched, I'm like, okay, because I'm protecting myself, right? Capricorn moon, let me know. Or Scorpio rising. Gemini, what is up for Gemini? What is the romance angel oracle message? Express your love. What did I say? Like, we're very cool. Like, we need to let people know how we feel. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I will heed that advice as well. Thank you. Moving on to Cancer. That's too funny. Okay, what is the romance angel oracle message for Cancerians for today, for Valentine's Day? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if there's anyone else out there who's also feeling real generous and ambitious, maybe you want to timestamp for me each of these romance angel oracle messages for Valentine's Day. What about Leo? Let's see what's going on for Leo. Thank you in advance if you choose to do that. Leo, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, for Leo, we're moving on to Virgo. What is the romance angel oracle message for Virgo? I'm sorry, I need to get a new tripod. This one is moving around too much. Sorry for that if it's wiggling. Virgo, what is the romance angel oracle message? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Virgo, someone new in the picture or somebody you've been thinking about? Libra, what is the romance angel oracle message for Libra? For Libra, please. What is the romance angel oracle message? Thank you. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Isn't that interesting? It came out twice. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Interesting how that happened. Maybe it's that Virgo. Scorpio, what is the romance angel oracle message for Scorpio? Thank you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe you're going to get connected with the Taurus. I think they got the same card you did. Scorpio. Well, that's my Scorpio rising too, so sadly, I don't know if that's for me. But maybe another day. Capricorn. What is the romance angel oracle message for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Honeymoon, again. Valentine's Day, these messages are coming out for love. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So interesting. And I'll tell you, these cards are not sticky or anything. I'm shuffling them very good. It's just very interesting how they're flying out like that. Can't make it up. Give it one more really good shuffle. And moving on to Sagittarius. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, Sagittarius. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, Aquarius. One more. Okay, for Sagittarius, what is the romance angel oracle message, please? Children, your love life is being affected by children. Your love life is being affected by children. Only you will know what that means, whether Aquarius, whether you have children of your own and you're starting to date again, or the person that you've met has children, or maybe you're figuring out how to blend your families together. Okay, for Pisces, last but not least, what is the romance angel oracle message, please, for Pisces? You guys, thanks for hanging in for so long. I hope you found the messages helpful. For Pisces. Actually, that's too many. Let's keep going. Just one, please. One message. Ooh, wow. One message for Pisces. One card, please, for Pisces for today. What is the message for Pisces? You see how easily the cards fell for all the others? Pisces. What is the message for Pisces, please? One card, please. Two cards. So more than one message is coming up for you guys. Oh, it's the same cards. Oh my gosh. That fell when I said it was too many. Same cards. Wedding. This situation involves marriage and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Maybe you've gotten married and you've reached that 6-month mark, which it usually is, and then like you wake up one morning and realize, oh my gosh, I am married now. Isn't that interesting, Pisces? Yeah. Wedding and getting to know each other. Well, good luck. That maybe you're celebrating your first Valentine's Day together as a married couple. So my advice is be patient and listen. That's the most important thing you could do in a marriage. Be patient, listen, grow, Everybody grows. Sometimes you grow in different directions, but communication is key, and the patience and expressing appreciation every single day for each other. All right, you guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel today. Please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear your comments below. And if there's a wonderful soul out there who would be interested in time stamping those love messages, that would be great. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day, regardless of what it is that you wind up doing. I'll be back again soon with another reading for you all. Peace out. I'm going to bam you here. Okay, bam.